Yo, 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 what's going on, y'all? This feel good with another episode of Cap and Capital, the Edutainment Podcast. I got my guy Timbo with me. We're gonna discuss some things tonight. Hopefully to push y'all on game on some things and just mix the two worlds of the entertainment industry and the crypto world, and swirl the two. So with that being said, Timbo, wanna introduce yourself, man?
Hey, how you doing? My name is Timbo. Avid crypto investor for the last 5 years now. I've been through the ups and downs, and I see the long-term potential in it. So I'm really sticking with it.
Man, that's what's up. That what's up, man. So my guy, he been doing crypto investing for the past 5 years. I'm about the same thing, just with him. For the real crypto investors that's been doing it for 5+ years, y'all remember the coin called BitConnect? Hey, I'm a victim of BitConnect, man. I don't know if you was familiar with BitConnect back in the day, Tim, but bro,
Oh yeah, I got.
you
I
got
lost some.
got
I
too.
lost some Iraqs.
Man, I'm like, bro, and I couldn't do nothing about it. I'm in Denver on a snowboarding trip, right?
Oh
Man,
man,
the week before, man, I'm getting like about $20 a day, $30 a day, because it was compound interest.
yeah, it was
Man,
spitting off, man.
bro, man, them folks shut down the website, man. I was 6,000 gone. That was my turnoff from crypto. Like, I ain't invest in crypto for a couple of years after that, bro. I was like, man, all this stuff is scam, man.
Yeah,
But
cause
you said
you
what?
put me on it actually.
Yeah, man. My apologies, man. But those were the real Wild Wild West days.
Right.
Where every token, every ICO, every crypto, like, it was highly skeptical. They were highly skeptical, man. So
People were
um
getting hacked back and forth then too.
yeah, bro. Like, it was unreal. I mean, it's still going on today, like that Squid Game token, but yeah, I don't hear that much about a lot of rug pulls and sites shutting down like
Right. I feel like they
BitConnect,
have a
man.
lot more guidance over it now.
Yeah, most definitely. So yeah, let's go ahead and kick things off because we got a little window that we're trying to stay in for the podcast. So let's talk about this Odell Beckham. Like, let's just talk about sports, period, and how crypto is spilling over into the sports world and vice versa, man. So you heard about Odell Beckham receiving
Yeah.
his contract in Bitcoin recently.
Right.
Yeah. So what do you think that, like, what do you think the future of, like, players and agents involving in crypto and teams paying they players with cryptocurrency? What you
I
think
mean,
that's
more
gonna
transparency.
impact?
First of all, more transparency. I mean, the blockchain, it is what it is. You have it there set in stone, what was paid to who. So a lot of the times you hear about people getting, you hear often people made over 500 million in a contract and agents or so and so robbed them for almost half of that. So with blockchain, first of all, gives transparency to it. You can see exactly where money was sent in a reasonable period of time. And second of all, it's just pushing it to a new frontier. Just imagine the first money wasn't paper like we handle today. So anytime some new technology comes about that's changing the way we look at things and pushing that frontier a little farther, through my investing, I've come to learn that's where you need to run to, because on the edge is where the real opportunity is going to be. That's where the real money is going to be made. You don't want to come once adoption is already over the masses and you're just now a consumer of the new technology. You want to be there when the new technology is out, being the footprints are being laid for it, and get in on it early. And that's what we're doing here with this crypto.
So okay. I mean, whatever there's high risk, there's high reward. So I mean,
Right.
I'm with you on that, and most definitely don't nobody want to be the physical version of Blockbuster. When it comes to this,
All right.
you don't want to be Blockbuster in human form. But
Dinosaur bones.
yeah, man. So I mean, my thing with teams, how I feel about owners and teams paying their players crypto, I think that's gonna it's good for the people, but I think that's gonna push more regulation on basically try to centralize something that's decentralized. You feel me? So I mean,
Right.
I feel like in the short term, I feel like that would be the way, but probably like 10, 15 years from now, when other people start putting their hands on the cryptos and making their own coins, like for instance, like let's just say um, the state of Georgia create their own coin. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like when it's starting to get on that level where you starting to pay millions and millions of dollars to people in Bitcoin, I just feel like it's gonna create unnecessary laws, man. You know how
Oh,
Capitol
they
Hill
already
is.
trying.
They already doing it, man.
So they
So
Janet Yellen, when Janet Yellen was speaking at the with Congress, they're already trying to
yeah,
limit and make it so basically where you can only buy crypto from a few select places.
exactly, man. Exactly. So
So crypto, I
I mean
really feel
that's
like it's in a real crucial point right now to like really not cave in to the whole decentralization, you know, flagship that it ran with.
yeah. But but overall I'm happy that it's going that route because that's gonna eventually pump up the market. Because as of right now, the crypto market is at matter of fact, we can find out real quick. Let's see exactly what's the market cap on crypto real quick, man. Let
I
me
believe
pull it
it's
up.
higher than GLD.
Market cap, it's in at 2.6 trillion
What is
dollars
gold?
right.
It's higher than gold.
It's hard to go. Yeah, I ain't gonna look that up right now, but that's something I do off screen. So, but yeah, it's 2.6 trillion. So that's pretty damn good for something to be so, brand new and skeptical. And a lot of folks, thinking it's skeptical and all that. And we just now, it's just now scratching the surface. So with NFL, NBA players receiving their money on Bitcoin and just any type of cryptocurrency, some type of blockchain, I think that will pump up the market. It'll do good in short term for us, but long term, Capitol Hill gonna try to write every law they can to try to tax it. So I
Right.
mean, but it's inevitable though. So um,
But I mean,
it
you
is
have to
what
have
it
some
is.
type of regulation if you want it to really be used by all masses.
Yeah, and just for the fact, ain't no 1-800 number you can call when you send your money to the wrong address. So
Yeesh.
that's what I don't like about it. You feel me? So I'm pretty sure there's ways. I'm not familiar right now. I know like with institutions when you swap, when you send currency from one platform to another, I think it's a way that they can reverse the transaction, find the transaction and stuff like that. But so far as sending the wrong crypto to the wrong address and all that, yeah, it's a done deal on that. But yeah, man, NFL, just sports period. And by the way, Odell Beckham wasn't the first player to receive a Bitcoin contract. He was just the first black athlete to get a Bitcoin contract. Who you say? Aaron Rodgers and Trevor Lawrence. I think those are the other two NFL players that's doing the Bitcoin thing. So it's plenty of people that's in the league that's heavily involved with crypto though. They just haven't, crossed that boundary where they are receiving their payments on crypto. But I can imagine that can be more beneficial for the players because you just need to give the team your wallet address and then click up a button. It'll be there.
Right.
So
I saw some
not
player had
just
an
the NF.
NFT on his,
You said what?
some player had an NFT on his cleats. He had a monkey, bored ape on his cleats.
Boy, that. Oh
Yeah,
wow, I
NFT
ain't
art.
hear that. I ain't know that. Dang.
Yeah, it was crazy. I was like,
That's
oh man, it's really going crazy. This NFTs is catching on.
yep. So yeah, man. So well, it's just not the NFL. Um, oh, here we go, right here. Trading selling different. It's not cash. So it's not just the NFL, man. You heard about your boy Money Man? Money Man
Oh yeah,
received a rapid
the first,
advance.
right?
Yeah, he received a. I ain't gonna say well he the first one to receive a rapid advance in cryptocurrency, but Tory Lanez, to my knowledge, was the first musician ever to drop an album as an NFT. and
Okay,
he claimed he made $1 million like in 10 minutes type stuff. So first hour type thing. So
it's
um
possible.
yeah, but like for people that's not familiar with Money Man, he's a Atlanta rapper. More, I mean, I ain't gonna say he local, but he get a lot of love down south. I'm gonna say he regional. I mean, people all over, and these days people all over listen to people all over. But I just know he dominated the South for a couple of years, until he blew up with Cash Money and bought himself out the contract and all that good stuff. But Money Man, he been rapping about cryptocurrency and investing and getting money the smart way. He like a you know the what I think a rapper should be rapping about. You feel me? He one of my top five. I like all his music, man. So how you feel about the music industry and how the cryptocurrency gonna impact these record labels, and you think it's gonna basically push them further away from the table, and would you think they're gonna be obsolete when it comes to like NFTs and cryptocurrency?
Uh, so record labels have the big money. So in that initiative, they'll always have people they can come to and offer them a big pile, and they'll still roll with them.
Yeah.
But as far as royalties and ownership and rights to music, I feel like that whole scene is going to change due to
Okay.
blockchain. Because now we can keep track. Okay, the person who originally produced this beat can start getting royalties later on down the line. And even when you see companies like Vest, they have projects now you can invest. Artists have broken their songs up into tokens where you can invest into an artist's song, and then when that song blows up, you recoup earnings based upon the what is made.
Yep. Yep. And that's the attractive thing about it all. The record labels, in my opinion, the record labels, they too rich, they too wealthy for them to not figure out a way to have some type of imprint in this
Right,
digital world. um I think the power and the leverage they might have, well, ain't no might, that they do have, would diminish. you know People, I feel like it's going to be less BS contracts,
right.
because it's just like more people just becoming more educated about the do's and don'ts, and the verbiage within these contracts. People want ownership, and crypto provides that. Being an NFT, dropping an album as an NFT, that's yours. Like you were saying,
Right.
like every time that gets sold, you making residuals off of it. And
It's yours.
yeah, man, that's why, like, for instance, not that's why Nike filed patents to protect their logos on the metaverse. So
Oh,
it's
really?
like, yeah, so
To the
anytime you
moon.
buy a Nike shirt through the metaverse on decentraland or something, you know, Nike gonna get paid. You can't use the Nike logo without their permission, and they are securing their funds through the digital world. So I'm pretty sure music
Trademark.
labels gonna find a way to, you know, to try to make some type of hurdle, or try to get in between the mix between the artists and their art. But I just don't. Short term, they might figure out a way. Long term, I think it's gonna eventually, fade away. You probably still need distribution, if anything, management, if anything. But so far, it's like, you know, just a label carrying you all the way to the top. Like, you know, a lot of folks really don't. In my opinion, a lot of folks ain't gonna really care about those little, goody boy clubs, the billionaire boys club. They want to try to get in like the Emmy awards and
Right.
all these Grammys and stuff. Like, the Grammys never pick the right artist. It's the artist and their
All that
team
stuff
and
is
the
out of
label.
touch with the real consumer.
Yeah, exactly. All of those awards are basically paid for. They bought. you know, you just got to know the right people. You feel me? So,
Hmm.
even speaking of, like, even like the award shows, Fashion shows, all of that gonna be bought, be brought into the
Better.
metaverse,
Right.
you know. So
Digital concerts.
yeah, man. So like for instance, like um that land that sold in Decentraland for 2.4, 2.5 million, it was like in a downtown type of shopping district that was on the metaverse. So that little patch of land is gonna be the attraction for all people that's on Decentraland. You go
Man.
down there, go shopping, dress your avatar, buy
Wow.
your Nike shirt, you know.
Your
Um,
online Nike shirt.
yeah, so
Hey.
what I was reading that like, some of these designers, when they have like fashion week, when it's New York Fashion Week and Met Gala and all that type stuff, like these designers, they will have a digital version of their clothes on the metaverse. And boom, you buy, you purchase, they get paid. So
Wow.
basically everything that exists in the real life is gonna have a digital twin. you know maybe not so everything, but just overall in the macro, speaking in the macro space, it's gonna be a digital twin
Yeah.
for
I can see it
everything.
with a lot of things, almost everything down the line. When you get to talking 30, 40 years after you had Metaverse, I mean, who knows what that looks like?
Yeah, exactly, man. So just bringing it back to the labels. Hedera Hashgraph is providing the backbone for a company called Tune FM.
Hmm.
And here it's gonna be like the SoundCloud of the blockchain. Well, the hash graph, because Hedera is not a blockchain. Um, but yeah, Tune FM. When this is what I'm reading right here. When music get played, the artists get paid.
That's what I was
Join
thinking.
and get
Oh
a
man,
100
okay.
jam reward. Music
See, that's why the record
entertainment.
labels won't be able to compete
Yeah,
because you'll be
but
able to know exactly how many times your music was played. It's all instant. Blockchain instant. I know how much I'm owed today. 90%.
um, so it sounds like it's the SoundCloud of the crypto world on SoundCloud or Hashgraph. So um, they got a lot of potential, man. I'm telling you, man, people watching this video, don't sleep on H bar. Man, it's like 35 cents right now. Matter of fact, let's look at H bar.
Right. It's gonna be the new framework. Everything evolves.
Not a lot of price data for H bar because it's so new. But like I said on my previous video, it hit an all-time high 47 cents. But currently right now it's 12 cents cheaper. So you can get H bar on a 12-cent discount. You can buy H bar anytime, man. Should receive a profit if you are a long-term investor. Um, so H bar is doing some things that a lot of companies find attractive, just like that Tune FM, you know. So, but yeah, man. Once this metaverse, this stuff is gonna pop the top on a lot of things that we thought was, that couldn't be done, or that we thought a lot of stuff was set in stone. But I mean, the world always changes, but it's just, we get used to certain things being done and executed a certain way. The metaverse friend of mine pop the top on all of that, man. Man, for real. So
How do you
as of
feel?
right now,
How do you feel about
you
like
said what?
legal documents you need to get done in the metaverse?
You said
Like
what?
for instance, okay, say for instance, you're in the metaverse, you log in. Okay, you need to go to the DMV. Instead of driving to the DMV, you log into the metaverse to your avatar, and you go to the metaverse DMV they have set up for them, and a person who works for the government logs on, and they're the digital avatar. You just exchange that way. Never have to go to a physical location.
Yeah, but what you mean exactly for the
Do you think it can
DMV,
get
like
to a point like? Do you think it can get to a point like that?
where like you have to take your driver's license, or I mean take a
No,
like
I mean basically just you can do your normal everyday activities besides getting physical things through the metaverse. For instance, you can renew your tag going through the metaverse.
I mean, yeah, I think it would be a way possibly for that, but I mean, you can do that online now. I don't see how,
Yeah, but I'm
you
saying
know.
they would no longer have a need for a physical person at the DMV. You get
Oh, okay. Nah, I
that person
mean,
could
it
be
can.
at home and log in and just be an avatar. You know what I mean?
I mean, I can see that. I can see that happening, but you got a lot of folks. It's just like today, man. A lot of folks still pay their bills with personal checks or calling them in or
Yeah,
sending the money in through the mail. So it's like it's a way for people. I can see that probably like 100 years from now, once our grandkids, great grandkids get our age type of thing. But so far it's like our lifetime, like nah, man.
you said not in
That's
our
one,
lifetime.
not in our lifetime, now.
Uh,
Nah, cause you still got you see how prominent the internet is, man. You still got a generation of people that don't mess with the internet, don't want it,
right,
don't like it. They the the people back in the 80s and 70s that was like, oh, that was just skeptical and just had this negative perception of the internet back
right,
then. Sound like a lot of people today talking about the metaverse and the negatives and the FUD that they trying to uh create and spread about the metaverse, like how it's gonna be the Matrix and this gonna be a new world order and all that. Like, bro, you sounded like your parents, your grandparents, when they didn't want to
right.
get familiar with the
They didn't want to
internet.
get a deal.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if they just would have linked into you know just just trying to understand. You ain't gotta be a developer. You don't have to be, you don't have to know the ins and outs of it for you to benefit from it. Basically what
Just
they
right.
fail to realize. you
Just the
know
basics, how it functions.
yeah, so yeah, but the metaverse would be more so, um it's just social media 2.0 in my perspective. Um it's 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 combining
Huh?
social media. It's combining three aspects to me. I like to mash up three aspects. It's providing the social media aspect of the internet. It's mashing up role playing games like Grand Theft Auto and like this Crypto Punk project, Crypto Crypto Punk 2077. That's another role playing game. Um and it's adding a portal
Retail.
from the real world. It's mixing all of those three things together. You got a portal from the real life into the metaverse that's on a game like Grand Theft Auto, and yeah, like it's it's amazing. But it's nothing to be afraid about, you know.
No, not at all.
So it's like,
Afraid
man,
people are normally afraid when they don't understand something,
yeah,
and then you just
exactly.
going by what people telling you about it, and not doing
Yeah,
your own real research about it for yourself.
yep, exactly. So, what do you think? What's your favorite coins right now, man? Let's look at some coins, bro. Um, what's your
Okay,
top
so
investment? What's your top holding?
that's gonna always be Bitcoin for life. Well, I ain't gonna see for as far as I can see, because I feel like that's like the first staple crypto coin, honestly. But I feel like Ethereum is right on its tail. I really found on the Ethereum. A lot of NFTs are on the Ethereum right now, the three Ethereum platform, and they're jumping.
Mhm.
So
Let me
in
see
that
what you.
sense, I would go with those two. But if you want to just talk about maybe newcomer coins that have a small market cap, again, I would go with H bar.
I'll tell you, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
I love the utility of it. That's basically what it comes down to. I don't want to really get into just, oh, this coin is going up and it's popular. What's the real utility of it in the world? Is this useful, or is it just me chasing a lottery ticket? Really, throwing some money in the casino.
basically, yep. Um, Yeah, the crypto world more so a casino than it is, stock. But um, everything is a gamble.
Right.
But this most definitely casino vibes. With some of your depending what coin you talking about, it's casino vibes, especially the meme coins. But yeah, I'm just looking at the Bitcoin chart right now.
I feel like it's
They
gonna
got
lose
this.
market share. Somebody else is gonna, gain a lot of that market share from Bitcoin. But Bitcoin will always still have its position.
So, do you believe that you should own Bitcoin? You should always have Bitcoin in your portfolio to become wealthy. I think you said that, but you a firm believer on that? Like,
Okay, so I'm not a financial I'm not a
yeah,
financial advisor, but
yeah.
indeed, just looking at the applications that blockchain offers to society, I feel everybody should own some Bitcoin or some Ethereum. Even if you don't believe in it, hey, put $50 in it and see what happens in 10 years.
Yeah. Oops. I'm gonna put a line, a
I mean, you got to
horizontal
follow
line.
the institutional monies, big Wall Street. Even if they're just pumping and dumping and, hey, we don't believe in this, but we're going to make money off of it, why wouldn't you?
Hmm. So this like the top and bottom, the support and resistance for Bitcoin. Um, I put it on a spike back in October when it spiked up on the 6th of October. It never really fell beneath the 54,000 line. So what this graph is telling me that the rest of the week it should be a good week for the crypto market because it seemed like it's gonna, gradually go back up. What's today? The first, might as well say. So by December 14th, 15th, it, it might be around the 65,000 mark. So as long as Bitcoin steadily increase, so the rest of these altcoins. But just to give my opinion about holding Bitcoin as a staple in your portfolio. Now, you talk to investors that's been doing this, longer than us, longer than 5 years. They gonna say that because that's probably what got them rich, which I don't blame them. That's their Tesla. Tesla catapulted me into stocks, but Bitcoin is old technology, man, and it's archaic, it's slow compared to the other coins. It's just the OG of them all, the first one of them all,
Right.
and people just feel more secure with it. It's far one of the most securest coin um, out there. It provides one of the best security features and
It's
all of
that
those
first
good
love.
things. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But just Bitcoin being treated as a currency, no. People don't want to spend their Bitcoin on groceries. People don't want to spend their Bitcoin on bills. you know, people want to people want to sit on that like an egg and just wait till it mature and hatch.
Right.
And that's why you got the meme coins, the Shibas, the Doge, the Dogelon, Elon coin, all these different little coins. And that's really what XRP and XLM supposed to be. That's supposed to be the day-to-day, hand-to-hand, peer-to-peer currencies. Um, so meme coins are exactly that, just meme coins, it's just something to put your money into. Hopefully that it grows, but it really don't have no sole purpose other than popularity basically. But XLM. As a matter of fact, let's look at XLM. How XLM is looking. This is one of my favorites. I feel like this is gonna pop. It's
XLM.
cold. Let's look at the TTM squeeze on XLM, man. You got a long red bar down here at the bottom.
Mm.
This is the time to buy. because every time you get a long red bar on the bottom side, it started to go up every time. So look at that bar in correlation on the graph. You had your longest red bar right here, then you get an orange bar, and then that's when the spikes start happening. And you just ride that wave till you get some green. When you get to the green and it starts changing blue, that might be a good sign for you to sell. And then that's what these green and red dots in the middle kind of like help you signal. So as of right now, XLM is giving me a signal to buy. It's looking very bullish. And I bought $200 worth for XLM today. Got like about 550, 547, something like that. So once upon a time I had 4,000, but I put it all in H bar.
Hey, not a bad choice. How you feel about Solana?
Man, love Solana, man. Solana, let's look at Solana. Look at that. This is a good time to buy now. You got a red bar at the bottom. Got these bars at the bottom. Whenever I see bars at the bottom, it's a good time to buy at these TTM squeeze. So let me zoom in a little bit. Let me put a floor on my graph, and let me put a roof on my house. So as you can see, it seems like it's really trading sideways. So right now, since it's at 215, it got the potential to hit the 260 range. It's a good time to buy in my perspective, especially when we see the chart on Bitcoin. Bitcoin look like it's posed to go on the bull run. So Solana, so XLM, so H bar. So tip, before you invest in anything, in any crypto, look at the Bitcoin chart. Just because of the influence that it has over the market. Some coins do run separately from Bitcoin. Because I remember once upon a time, Shiba was spiking and Bitcoin was dumping. But most of the time, Bitcoin gonna influence the rest of the market. So look at your Bitcoin chart before you make any investment in anything, you know. But I really don't want Bitcoin to have that much dominance over the market, man. It shouldn't be like that. But you know, like you said, people loyal to what got them there. So I understand. But
share that wealth.
H bar is the way. Solana is the way. Polygon is the way. So just go back to H bar. I love H bar, man. See, ain't got a lot of price data, but H bar got this thing called Hashport. It's a feature called Hashport. Matter of fact, let me just pull it up real quick. So, just in a nutshell, Hashport is a public utility that facilitates the movement of digital assets between networks in a quick, secure, and cost-efficient way. The validator swarm is a government structure powering the Hashport and is comprised of a diverse group of industry-leading organizations. You got Polygon, Calacy. These the two companies that stand out to me. But you know, Polygon is just another digital, it's another technology of cryptocurrency that's supposed to be cheap smart contracts and, you know, similar to Solana. So basically, Hashport is supposed to be that portal. So Hashport makes it possible for hash graphs to communicate with blockchain and vice versa, you know. So that's another reason why hash graph and H bar got a lot of potential to run up at any day. So as you can see right here, the use case is the public utility that enables fast and secure cross-network transfer of digital assets to their hash graph. It's an agnostic interoperability layer that's always adding new DLT networks for its users to explore. So basically, like I said, this Hashport is the portal. It's like the highway for HGraph information to cross over to Polygon and Ethereum. So you really can't lose with when it comes to H bar and the Hedera hash graph. So Yeah, man, it's a wonderful time to be alive, bro. Um, let's look at a few metaverse coins, and we'll put our
What's
little closing remarks on everything. So,
what's your favorite new metaverse project coming on board?
um, my baby right here,
Which one
Meta
is it?
Hero.
Meta, yeah.
So I bought Meta Hero around these days
I'm
right
about to say
here.
we just went up.
Yep. We got in before the dip. Man, I'm up on Meta Hero. I think I got in at 8 cents, 9 cents or something.
Woo!
So it's 21 cents right now. It's still, man, it's still in a prime
That's still
position.
early. That's an infant.
And it's a deflationary token too. So over time the burn is gonna burn off a lot of tokens. So um yeah, my if you check out my other video, I just drop on Meta Hero. I played a little clip of the dude standing in the 3D chamber. It scanned his body in like 30 seconds, but it takes like 30 minutes for it to really finalize and render. But yeah, this is my favorite token right here, man. And the reason why this is my favorite token is because the graphics on Metaverse sucks. It absolutely sucks. It's it Man, it's like you playing Sega Genesis, Sonic. I mean, Sonic, Sonic the Hedgehog. Like it's
Boy,
very blocky. Like you playing GoldenEye. It's very
it's
blocky.
it. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, yeah. So hopefully, Meta Hero adds that realistic. Well, it will add that realistic texture to the metaverse or whatnot. So, um, but just like how Bitcoin got the rest of the crypto market in a headlock, I feel like Mana would be that token for metaverse coin. Even though Bitcoin dominates all, but whatever Mana do is gonna influence Sandbox, Network, Access, any other meta versus coins that's out there. So yeah, like Mana, just because Mana and the Decentraland got the brand, they got the people spending big bucks on it, buying $3 million worth of land.
Right.
So the Decentraland is gonna be, the staple. Um, I'm mad that I missed out on Decentraland when it was like 60 cents. I only got like 200 coins. I should have got 20,000. You know what I'm saying? I should have put everything in
Right.
Decentraland, but I would have only gonna pop up to five
Trying to
dollars.
tell you, rob your mama.
Might I'll tell you. Yep. But yeah, man, that was my favorite metaverse token. It's a lot of them out there. Oh yeah, let's look at Theta real quick because Theta it's about to pop too. Look at that red bar on the TTM. Oh, it's about to pop. It's 669. Let's see if we retest the 825 levels. We'll be doing good if we hit 820. Anywhere between 820 and
What's the time
750.
frame on that chart? A year? I mean, a month?
Okay. Well, this these daily bars, but this year to date. I'm coming to find out about trading view. Depending what the sources, you can get different price data depending on which index or which exchange you pull the data from. So you can get Theta USDT pair on Binance. You can look up, you can pull the data from Binance, KuCoin, Bybit, Cubo, all that. So let's see. I think I was on Binance. Let's see what KuCoin got. It's a little bit more different, but yeah, man. This Theta coin is like we just talked about Tune FM for people getting paid, musicians getting paid from their art and micro payments. Theta is supposed to be a similar company to that, but for content creators. So in the future, we might be on Theta, getting paid for the stuff that we do on YouTube. You feel me? So it's supposed to be the YouTube of crypto or blockchain. So this an interesting coin uh, to have in your portfolio. See, this one I'm not big on Bitcoin. Bitcoin just, like I said, is just the gatekeeper. But it's a dozen of coins out there that I feel like you should have a good amount of because of its potential and the use cases that it adds to the crypto, adds to Hashgraph and blockchain. So that's where people with little money should put their money at, so they can get to those levels like we see the people who sit at the top who, got in on Ethereum and Bitcoin. So we need to find a little staple, put money in Avalanche. Look at Avalanche. Avalanche been taking off.
Oof.
It
look like it's about to, it doesn't even look steep though. It seems like it's gonna really go up straight soon.
Bro, this summer Avalanche with $13 this summer, bro. This is 124. That's what I'm saying. So imagine the people who got in when it was $1 and something this time last year. November 2020, Avalanche was $3.
Man. If I had a crystal ball.
Man. This is why I feel like H-Bar gonna be, bro. This is why I feel like H-Bar gonna be.
Hey, the more and more I'm in crypto, I'm convinced this is like coming on to the beginning of the internet when Google was first around.
Yeah.
Avalanche.
So yeah, bro. Yeah, man. So I'm just baffled about how many millionaires that this market gonna make, bro. It's
man.
It's insane. It's insane.
Look, we creating inflation.
Straight up, bro. It's like we are in position to really change our family tree. We just gotta master the art of patience. You know what I'm saying? Having patience is an art. Everyone can't do it. It's a skill.
You gotta put it off.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So, but anyway, bro, I appreciate you, man, joining the live, man.
Hey, man, thanks for having me on here, man.
Man, no problem. Anything you want to tell the people before we get off this junk? Be on the lookout on anything coming from you.
Man, tune in, man. I mean, this guy feel good, man. He's been talking to me. We just have these type of talks all the time, and he's always dropping jewels. He does his research. He's not gonna give you any BS. I mean, he's a straight shooter. So look, I would tune in and watch it if I wasn't talking to him in person about these subjects.
Really? Yeah. For sure. Appreciate the flowers, bro. Most definitely, man. And
already.
Like I said, man, like this the Capital podcast, edutainment podcast, where we cover two words. We cover entertainment, cover crypto, and combine the two together. So hopefully this was a episode that was worth watching, worth listening to. I appreciate everyone who did watch this, man. Please make sure you hit that subscribe, like button, man. Tell us how you feel. If you don't like what we doing, let us know. If you love what we doing, let us know. And man, we just want to build up the community, man, and just bring like minds together because it's a major money opportunity in this crypto world, in the stock world. And it's just, we shouldn't be left out with all this information available to us for free. We all self-taught. I'm self-taught. We not financial advisors. We can't tell you what the hell to do with your money. We just let you know what we doing with our money. And it should be,
working.
Exactly. Because, I'm blogging my financial journey through this thing called investing. You feel me? So with that being said, make sure you look at the links below if you need an account to sign up on so you can invest in some of the coins that we were looking at today. I got the QCoin sign up link in the description below. Make sure you check those out and check out my girlfriend channel. She's a chef, but she don't like to be called a chef, but she's a chef. She might make some delicious food, delicious dishes. So check out that link below. You can learn how to feed yourself if you ain't just all that skill in the kitchen. So check that link out below. And with that being said, man, I appreciate you all for watching this video. I'm Feel Good, my boy Timbo, and we out this time. We're gonna see you next time, man.